A health impact assessment is a way to look at a policy change or environmental project and figure out what kind of health outcomes are going to be different based on that. As an example, if you're going to add more traffic to a neighborhood, that's going to add more particulate matter in the air, which impacts people who have breathing problems like asthma or other kind of forms of lung issues. And so we can guess whether or not it'll make things better or worse for people's health.
That area was chosen when we started looking at the possibility of doing a health impact assessment for the International District. That area was chosen because we thought that we could take the findings from that area and apply them to other parts of the International District, but also because that area of Central has an incredibly high rate of crashes, and especially pedestrian-involved crashes where there are serious injuries or fatalities. And so we hope that by looking at kind of some of the current conditions in that area, we will be able to make good informed recommendations for the sector plan and maybe have some impact on the overall safety of that area.
In that area, there's really not that much support or resources going to that part of town, and I live in that area in the International District, and I just see how horrible the streets are and how street lights aren't working and the sidewalks are broken down. And I mean, if you think about being in a wheelchair or having a baby and with a stroller, I couldn't imagine having to walk on the street instead of on the sidewalk right on Central. So I think the community needs it. I think that it would bring more positive energy to the International District and hopefully let people see the beauty of that area and the diversity there.
So I get to interact with Central a lot, and in a lot of different ways, either through work or through living in the neighborhood. And for me as a guy, it's relatively easy. But I think I can see where for women or people who may be older and concerned about their safety, where it would be kind of a challenging thing. I've almost been hit trying to cross the street, either one of the streets along Central or to try to cross Central itself. And so there's definitely a lot of improvement we can do to just make it safer for everybody.
I grew up in Albuquerque, and so I remember when that portion of Central actually looked a lot worse than it does now. And I think that that area, especially that San Mateo de Louisiana area, has so much potential to be a really great place to be. It has access to really good transit service. There are a lot of older established neighborhoods. It has population density. So that if we could figure out some way to incentivize land use and zoning and actually get some good development along Central that would be pedestrian friendly, that would have businesses that that people could support or that might have jobs for people, those sorts of things. I just think it's an area that could be really fabulous, and I think it is an area that's improved over time.